Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here in the United Kingdom for This Versus That UK presented by Kubota and goddamn Rotiform. And we are here at Santa Pod Raceway on a prep and time track. That's right, we'll get to see real times and real prep cars getting dragged down the street.
We brought out a BMW and a Honda Integra. Both of them 1,000 horsepower and both of them all-wheel drive.
That's right, the battle of EDM versus JDM will be sought here today. We've been hosting together for quite some time, but now it's time to see what kind of driving you can do, Mr. Jamie.
Okay.
Are you up to the challenge?
I'm gonna try my best.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna send it for the culture.
For the culture?
For the culture.
Now, what is this?
So it's a 2002 Honda Integra DC5 Type R. It's four-wheel drive swapped, turboed, and it's got a sequential gearbox.
So what's the difference between y'all Honda Integra and our Acurus RSX?
They're very, very, very similar. I believe the engine is just a little bit more spicy on the DC5 Type R and a few other minor things.
So you say you swapped it into all-wheel drive?
Yeah, so it come front-wheel drive out of the factory with about 220 brake horsepower. It now runs over 1,000 brake horsepower. So to be precise, it makes 909 at the wheel with a drivetrain calculation, which is never right. It makes about 1,030 brake horsepower, so at the crank.
Is this a car that you generally bring to the track, or you do a lot more?
So it's non-prep. So I've got a bit of a race series that we do. It's called the OG Battles, and it's non-prep. It usually runs on tarmac. Today will be the first time I'm ever running it on these slicks.
You excited about that?
I'm a little bit excited and a little bit worried.
Shit, I might die.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to open your bonnet so we can see under your ladies' bits.
I'll show you.
You always gotta talk like that, man.
K20?
K20, so we kept it 2 litre. A lot of people go K24 when they're chasing big power. We wanted to keep it 2 litre for the revs. And it's just cool. It's a 2 litre making a lot of power.
So K20s rev higher than K24?
Generally you can rev them higher. That's not totally the truth. I mean, but generally these rev a little bit higher. We've currently got this revving to about 9,500 RPM. It's a fully built head, so the head is actually a max flow head, which is a CNC ported head. Fully built, as I say, drag cartel cams, Supertech valve springs. It's been basically set up and built by Sam Connaught.
What fuel?
So today we're running it on E112, which is kind of like E85, but a spicy mix of leaded fuel. It's a sleeved and O-ringed block from Ramy Racing. Gatto intake with the 8 injector setup. Bit of a Chinese turbo, but the best Chinese turbo you can kind of get. It's a Pulsar. We're stressing it out. It's a GTX 3584 RS with a hybridized turbine wheel from Litco. We are running it on the edge. Maxed out, like it is,
How much boost is it pushing?
So it's about 2.8 bar. We got to 2.8 bar on the dyno yesterday and the turbo said no more. Yeah, where it is right now, the car is completely built by Auto Torque and tuned on a Cyvex ECU by Romain at Racecam.
So you mentioned that you had it on the dyno yesterday. That means you just got done with it?
Trial by fire. The first time I will be driving this car today in 6 months is literally today.
You excited?
I'm excited.
So no
and
testing,
worried.
no nothing?
No testing. No testing. Off the dyno, off the trailer, down the track.
Is he out of his f***ing mind?
Explain.
Right, so we have got a 26-inch tyre. It's a Mickey Thompson ET drag, square setup on the beadlocks.
Any special type of brakes or anything?
So on the front we've got Wheelwood drag brakes, so they're very small brakes that are able to fit behind the 15-inch rim. So it stops the car, there's no chute on the car. As I say, well, I hope it stops the car. It's my first time out today, innit?
Wow, it's actually really nice on the inside.
It is, it is. You still got cup holders and a radio. Does this have AC by any chance?
Do you know what? It doesn't have AC, unfortunately, but as you can see, it's not fully stripped out. We haven't went crazy. People go crazy with Hondas, like stripping them out. They're known as lightweight cars. We've kept the door cards in and we've got 2 seats in it. It's got a full cage and, you know, it's It weighs in at about 1,260 kg, which I believe is 2,770 pounds.
That's light
for you Americans.
And that's free quick maths.
Which is it's quite light, but you know Hondas can get lighter. Yeah, what we've got is the sequential gearbox. You'll see me yanking this like a madman when I'm going down the track. It's a load cell sequential, so basically I take off by dumping the clutch, and I can dump the clutch because this has got a Magnus Slipper Clutch Pro in it, meaning that I dump the clutch, and whatever kind of release rate we've set, the clutch pedal will come back, so it will do the slipping. So I dump it and just mash the throttle, and then it's no clutch shifts, so just pull back. Load cell on there, ignition cut. Into the next
so no
gear.
H-pounders.
No, back.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And then ECU and everything.
Yeah, so
right?
it's a Cybex ECU. I know it's not commonly used in America, but it's kind of comparable to the Motec.
Okay.
Yeah, and it, once again, tuned by the wizard Romain. He's like the man.
Yo, boy, I seen him fiddling diddling.
Yeah, you got the laptop here today.
Now, he has that laptop. Is that enough to get you to secure against a modern BMW?
Well,
that's like the top of the top right now.
I know. Look, I don't want to underestimate that car, but I don't want to underestimate this car. So I think if I can drive this car right, I think I can take the win.
Well, let's see what you can do.
Let's do it.
Good luck. And who are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Rhys from R44 Performance.
Nice, and what'd you bring?
G80 M3. Finished in Mexico blue Porsche color.
Tell us a little bit about it. What's going on with it? Is it stock? Is it built?
Yeah, so it's my daily, so we drive it every day. We use it a lot. It's got a built motor, but built motor in BMWs is just like a set of con rods and some studs, and then a refresh on all gaskets, built transmission, and then all like standalone fueling, some port injection, and other than that, that's all you need.
What sort of power is this?
Just gone 1,000, so 1,000 horsepower at the crank, so about 900 at the wheel.
Let's look at it.
Yeah, pop it open.
Oh, okay. So typical European manufacturer fashion, just put covers on everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we've got a set of hybrids. So we do have hybrid turbos, pretty much the stock housing, changed internals. We do have extra cooling, all from CSF throughout. That's like the main thing on these cars. A lot of people cheap out, they might put a set of turbos on it, but then not do anything else.
Yeah.
Tom Wrigley's tuned it, so he takes care of all the hardware installs, like the hardware. As you can see, it's still on like drop-in panel filters, stock air boxes.
Right.
What do these make at the factory?
510. And
So you've doubled it without going
too crazy.
Too crazy.
So we've got the bit of gearbox, but wheels and tires, we were dropped on a set of Vossens.
That's fine, we won't hold it against you.
Yeah. We've got EBC discs and pads, so race pads, two-piece floating disc from EBC just to keep wear and tear to a minimal. And then, yeah, set of KWs to keep it riding correctly. We also have a load of Geo bits so we can adjust it.
So you run a Michelin in the front and then something completely different in the rear.
So this is my own like designed wheel that we started testing because we can manufacture like these quite easily and quickly. Got the fitment perfect for Mickey Thompson's.
And so with it being biased toward the rear, you need the Mickeys back there.
Yeah, that's it. You need it for this kind of power.
But
otherwise,
you said you normally run these all the way around?
All the way around, yeah.
Yeah, you were not lying about that steering wheel and all those buttons.
Yeah, it's an insane amount of buttons and I have no idea what they all do.
They make it pretty simple, M1 and M2 on the fly here. So it's good for drag racing or even just with your friends and stuff. You can always have rear-wheel drive on M1 or M2, so you can just put it straight into send mode and do some skids. But the guy that tunes this, so it's Tom Wrigley who does all the main stuff, but Mike Ball is the wizard by the computer. So when we're on the drag strip today, I'll have it in manual mode, but it will be completely automatic. So it will just change when it needs to. And that is like the recipe. So as it's running out of power, it will change gear.
That's pretty rad.
It says something when you can drive a car every day in comfort and
full weight,
pretty much in luxury and still run 9 seconds.
Well, best of luck to you,
yeah,
man.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
move.
You know, I'm going for my boy Jamie. I'm not letting him down. Why would I? Every time I bet on the BMW, it's just fucking let me down.
I am not going against Jamie. His number plate says it all. So I am sticking with my man.
Yes, sir. Jamie, all the way. All-wheel drive.
I have a theory, and I have the same theory, and I'm bringing it to the UK with me. Hondas are fast until they're not. They're either gonna win or they're gonna break. So, going with the Honda. 50-50 shot. Jamie the jump.
Big red light.
Jumped. Damn.
What the hell was that?
Hey, nobody cares.
Nice.
Chase is a race, remember?
I'm switching up. Beamer, I'm going Beamer. Jamie's a cheater. I don't like cheaters. The
He
drag
got
racers.
excited. He got excited.
What do you guys think he should ask for the BMW?
He should
A
ask
fair
for
race?
a hit.
The hit?
Yeah, a race where they both go at the same time.
He's gonna come in. You know what happened? I got extremely excited. I was getting burned out, and I saw I just went.
That's a great impression.
That's not bad.
Chase is a race, no?
Yeah. Listen to you. Listen to this guy.
Hey, listen, it's exciting there. I couldn't, I saw the hands up.
Hold on,
I
keep
tried
going.
to time
Yeah.
it.
Keep going.
Yeah, I literally, Chase is a race.
Didn't I? What'd I tell you?
He said we were gonna say that.
Well, Jamie's gonna come back. and
Hey,
say
we
that.
just run a PB though. I give you, like, that is my PB.
Is that PB,
That's
yeah?
a PB.
Get your
92.
black ass out the car. I'm tired of his excuses.
He cheated. He cheated.
Yeah, my apologies, bro.
It's alright. I was watching you and I was just thinking, oh no, this is what we're in for.
So now that you've lost, you can negotiate a hit, a car. What would you like to do?
Nothing.
Another? You want to do the same? Heads up?
Same, yeah.
I'll just be, I'll try not to jump. Yeah, let's go heads up again. Well, it's up to you. But
Yeah,
I
heads
prefer
up,
to
I
go
think-
heads up again.
You sure?
I personally would take the hit.
Yeah, take the hit.
The hit on one of these, I ain't coming back.
The jump on one of those.
I'll give you a car length. I'll give you a car length. But we go at the same time.
At the hand drop.
At the hand. What time did you run?
Mine was bad. My car went like sideways off the line. Yeah, really bad.
Yeah,
I'll
just
give you
take the hit.
I don't want to, but I'll give you the hit.
Agreed?
English.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I don't mind.
Oh, wasn't far up. 9.7.
795. I think it's got to be heads
That
up.
just
like
needs-
last
I think it needs to be
That
heads
just needs
up.
to be a heads up race.
Heads up, yeah, where they don't cheat.
Hey, he's not smiling that much.
Oh, where's that big white smile at?
What happened?
I hit a coolant pressure trip at the top of the track,
Why do you have safeties on your race car?
so we don't blow the engine up.
Yeah, but you put it in kill mode for racing.
Oh man, I mean, look, my reactions were terrible there. I literally turned and he was gone. I was like, oh god. I was running him down, but not fast enough.
Yeah.
And then right at the top of the track, we hit the coolant pressure trip.
You could see it because I think it said 115 on yours in the trap, and
Yep.
his was like 140 something.
Yeah,
Right,
I was way
Yeah,
off the
so
throttle.
you were off.
Yeah, but I think it's still done a 9.6 at 115.
9.5.
9.5.
9.5.
So it was boogieing, like, you know what I mean? But we hit a coolant trip, and that is a big problem.
So what, big problem that you can't go again?
If I run again, I risk blowing my engine up.
What was the coolant trip? Like a loss of pressure or?
Pressure raise. So we got it set, I think it's 2 bar. So when it senses the coolant pressure raise up, coolant pressure shouldn't raise past a certain pressure, basically, it means that something is pressurizing the system.
Right.
And it's generally usually the cylinder pressure seeping through past the head gasket, getting into the water jacket, and bringing the pressure up. So essentially, I think I might be lifting the head very, very slightly.
So what if we take the radiator cap off? Then the pressure...
No problem.
Right.
No coolant.
Problem solved.
Hey, tuner.
Romain, can we get you in there? They're pressuring me. What's your thoughts?
It could be a lot of different things. It's very unlikely the way Autotorque built the engine that is gonna push the head gasket. You got O-rings, you got big head stud, it's torqued. Everything else on the log look fine. So it could be a sensor issue. It could be airlock in the line because there's no return. It just got like a straight line. So if you got air in it, it could potentially read a bit funny. But if we can't find anything, I think it's safer to call it a day.
Okay.
No,
should we have a quick look at the car then, and then we call it after that?
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
So it happened.
All right. So we might be lifting the head,
for the
right?
fans. That's what
But
you're
for
doing.
the
You're doing it for
culture,
the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've turned it to low boost. We've raised our coolant pressure trip threshold a little bit higher, and I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna be less power, but I'm gonna send it for the culture. So we're probably about 900, probably about 100 brake horsepower down for this one.
He talking to himself?
So close, dude!
9635, 9652.
He did it!
150.
That was
Wow, dude, let's go.
So who won?
Jamie.
BMW.
Did it?
Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie won.
What is that,
96,
96?
That's a 3.
965. Jamie won.
Wow.
Yeah, for the people. He did it for you. He did it for you.
Who won?
Look at this, look at this.
Let me see.
Oh, the Beamer got it?
But what the board? But hey, Bob, can you tell us?
Why is the board faster on Jamie's side, but...
Because that's mile per hour, right? Yeah. It could change.
No, but the 963 versus 965.
He was late reacting in the left lane. He was
So his times were faster, but he didn't win the
His
race.
time was faster, his car was faster, his reaction was slower.
Yeah, because I kind of noticed that the white car was a little bit behind.
It looked like it was behind,
Yeah.
but then the board.
Oh, now he's going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
Jamie, what happened?
Oh man, listen, that was epic. Regardless, it went to the best man. He done what I thought he would do. The 64 now is amazing. He pulled out front. I was running him down. I just couldn't catch him in time.
But
See the time in the miles per hour?
No.
you went faster.
No way.
Your reaction was...
No way.
150.
No. Low boost, baby. Low boost.
Well, dude, good job. Congratulations on the W.
Hold on. Go, we won.
G80.
Great race. Honestly, that's what I wanted. A good old race, and yeah, it was close at the end. And
Bro, I was just holding on for dear life, and then I looked at the sign and you were just there.
I was coming, but yeah, man, no, credit to you, bro. That's
Sick.
a sick build.
I enjoyed that.